to always play. Hi. You moved to the AFK room. You were gone that long.
Did it actually move?
Yeah,
Yes,
we moved you
it
back
did,
in here.
and we had to drag you back.
Okay, to be fair, I was talking with Aslan about a bunch of stuff.
I
So,
think that's just the first time
bunch-
I've seen
You are
get
forgiven,
thrown
Azmo.
AFK.
For now.
what I do? What?
You're forgiven for now.
You're forgiven.
Just don't let it happen.
You're all
Alright.
banned.
Bitch.
You're banned.
You can never ban me. I am
Wanna
too
bet?
powerful.
Do you want to bet?
No.
You want
Come
to
on.
you want to test that?
No. How about we don't do
Bitch,
that?
please.
I've been getting like a lot of bad experiences with people testing me lately. Right, Bluty?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Who? What? Where?
What happened again? What's going
Huh?
on?
Who?
So I
I don't
just
know.
realized my. Wow. Okay. So I've got a lot of spells here I didn't realize I actually had. However, I also realized I have Flame Cloak. Ah! I didn't know this. I needed this spell. It's so good.
Flame Cloak isn't that
Now it
good, in
makes
my
me
opinion.
wonder, how long have you had that spell?
There's a guaranteed copy over by one of the apprentices, so whenever
I'm
you
just
went to
saying,
get
like-
the apprentices, you got that spell.
I wonder how long he's had that spell on him.
Because what I'm trying to
Someone to have
do,
gotten it at some point.
I'm trying to decide if it's worth using this stone here. Because having novice spells be used for no cost and reducing the cost of all. What the fuck? That's a cool spell.
Which
So-
one?
The undermine.
I'll see it, and we'll see it when it catches up.
So I can reduce the cost of spells in general for, overall, and then novice level
nice.
spells are used for free.
Ooh.
And
How
then
much is the cost of the percent cost?
it doesn't
reduction,
tell
though?
me. We could probably find it in the mod list. It'll probably tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's 10%. Don't quote me on that.
Well, see, here's the other thing is then there's also the mana cost ability. They can rapidly regenerate magic, but may tear the fabric of Mundus, randomly teleporting those nearby.
If it teleports yourself, that's god awful. If it can teleport yourself, that's god awful. If it can only teleport people nearby, that is batshit awesome.
But then there's the spell that I have, because I have the Lord, okay? That's my current one right now. Blood of Kings. Deal 30% more attack damage above half health, but 30% less below half health.
I mean, you end up going to below half health a pretty good amount of time. Because like.
But then
Well,
I also
barely-
realize I have a power I haven't even been using. Kneel or be knelt. Slams nearby foes into the ground, dealing 15 magic damage per second for 10 seconds.
That sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Indeed.
then again, powers in Skyrim, lol.
That's not once per day either. That can be used, I think.
Well,
That sounds very powerful for a lesser power.
But that's the issue. I can do that, or I can get the other one where I can get free novice spells, essentially. So like my healing spell, I can permacast that and not have to worry about wasting magic. Because it's a novice level spell. Lesser Ward, I can permacast that and not have to waste magic.
And what other novice spells would you have that would be worth doing that? So that's what I have to wonder.
Avenging Wrath is and Sword. Bound Sword.
That
Those
one's
are-
actually,
yeah.
because you cast them in a lot, it would be very good to get that one cost down to 0.
Yeah, that'd be useful just for the fact that that's less magic to consume. Flames, sparks, both of which. Hi, Siegfried.
I'd say it'd be worth it to go apprentice because of balanced sword alone.
Yeah. Ghost Walk, Caster's Invisible, I can use that for free. Pale Shadow, use that for free. Fury, you can use that for free. Clairvoyance, if I choose to. Alteration spells, I could use Candlelight and Prepare for Adventure for free. Or any other novice spells I get in general. So, fuck it, we're getting that. The Apprentice seems just too useful right now.
It does, yeah. Reducing spells to 0 is pretty much always insane.
It's only novice level spells, however, that alone is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, still, 0 cost spells.
0 cost healing.
Even though it's not like fast healing, still 0 cost
But I
healing.
can, yeah, that's exactly it. 15% less magic magic cost.
Ooh, that's better than I expected.
And then novice spells are free to cast. Yep, so I can use flame magic permanently for free. Look at that!
The fancy effect.
It's just the fact I'm... Ah, it's so nice.
Magic missile.
Let's try and see what Incendiary Flow does now. How much it costs. Oh my god, that's actually a really nice reduction. It used to take half, now it doesn't. Dual cast healing for free.
Azmo.
Say what?
The multiplayer in Final Fantasy 15 comes out at the end of October. That's a thing.
Hey.
Oh. Didn't know there was multiplayer coming for that game.
Yep.
I
Like,
I have the season, so I get it for free, but like, it's coming out for everybody at the end of October.
Like, how's it gonna work?
I questioned that for the longest time, and then they actually did a beta a few months back. And basically, it's kind of like a mission-based system. Like, you do hunts, and then when you're done with those missions, you get like stuff, items, and all that stuff, and then you go on to do the next mission. It's mission-based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
hoping
I
it would
see.
be like free roam based, but I mean, mission-based thing probably works out a bit better. And it's easier to manage, so I can understand why. But
I
yeah,
suppose so.
that's
I-
something to do.
Can see solitude in the distance.
I mean, you're not that far away from it now.
Yep.
That's-
Oh, I can look up and see it.
Yep. Solitude's a big city.
Big city that structurally really doesn't make sense.
Does anything in Skyrim really make sense, though?
It's
Touche.
half of it is built on a cliff, so.
So, like, I feel if this game were to have destructible
Famine,
environments,
hello, how you
Solitude
doing?
would be the first to go.
Like, definitely.
To be honest, though, Solitude's probably one of the most amazing cities to look at when it comes to, like, being outside of it, because it's just, like,
Oh
you see
yeah.
the full scope of it from, like, down there, and it just looks amazing.
It's amazing that you wouldn't think that it's actually on like this overlook over the water until if you're inside the city.
If you're
It's only
inside
when-
of it, you don't even think that you're on a cliff, because, like, they don't really
Well, like
show.
as you get closer, you could see just how big that overlook is.
Okay.
But when you're like walking down the roads that you at the roads, you don't really. It's really only like when you get on top. It's only like when you get on top of the roofs or on the walls that you actually see that.
You want to play Oblivion? I would love to go back to play Oblivion. But
Oblivion's pretty nice.
I've
Oh.
tried.
One of the things about Oblivion, though, we're gonna be honest here. The game, graphically, looks like ass. So
There's
one
enough
of those,
mods
like,
that
The
get-
face in the
Yeah.
faces. Need I say more?
Well, the thing
let's
is,
see.
they come from a time because Morrowind was was subject to the same thing.
Soul
wasn't-
recommended a reward, play a short game with Azmo for one stream. See, the tough issue with that is, well, that could be a possibility. I play a lot of single-player games for the most part. You know?
Yeah, I mean, Skyrim,
I mean,
for
if
example,
somebody saves
Dark
up-
Souls, to a lesser extent.
somebody saves up enough, we could do a multiplayer stream, right? We just have to figure out some games.
Possibly, yeah.
What about Dead by Daylight?
Wait, what?
Yeah. No.
I guess I was denied.
Pretty much.
I mean, one of us said no, and I gagged. So
I will say this, Dead by Daylight has gotten better than originally was.
it has,
but
but like it's the gameplay is just only fun for like literally one match, and then after that it's just kind of eh.
yeah.
Same with like Friday the 13th. They just get dull after you play through them the first time. Like the first
that's
time you play
literally
through, you're
what's
like, man, this is amazing. Wow, I'm getting stabbed to death. Yay! And then like,
And then after
and then
that,
the next match, you're just like, wow, I've seen this already. Like, there's nothing new.
Alright, everyone, close your eyes. I apparently came to an area that I'm not supposed to be at yet. Actually, fuck it, we'll just go around.
Oh, you went up there? That's the dark.
yeah.
That's where you have to go for the Dark Brotherhood quest.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't really like the Dark Brotherhood.
Dark Brotherhood
I mean-
in Skyrim was kind of ass compared to the other iterations of it.
But then again, how can you really compete with those? Skyrim.
It should have been
Right.
better.
Dark Brotherhood and Oblivion and Morrowind were way better.
Yeet.
And meanwhile, Skyrim.
You helped Ulfric's
Yeah.
folk escape the city after he murdered High
Skyrim was
Lord.
just as bad because like the
Opening
storyline
that
was
gate
just,
for Ulfric,
you know,
betrayed
oh
him.
hey, you got betrayed. Ha ha. This woman doesn't have a reason to betray you. Ha ha ha. ha. She was a shitty character. That's another thing. Like,
And shitty motivations to betray you.
and like half of the people in the Dark Brotherhood in this game just seem weak. And it's funny because they have the werewolf dude, which you think he wouldn't die super easy, would he? And then after the initial attack on the Dark Brotherhood, he's like one of the
No.
few you get to see die, and he doesn't even like go down when a fight. He just kind of falls over and dies.
Holy shit.
Don't do it.
Don't do it!
Don't do
Don't
it.
do it! Oh, he's dead. Now quick, grab the head and run.
I always take the amulet talos off of his head and then just keep it for myself. It breaks the amulet, but hey, it's a free amulet talos, and those are really good.
I like how that Imperial Guard's judging you. As he's walking.
No Dead by Daylight. Yeah. Why are they all still standing?
Excellent.
See ya.
That woman looked awfully pretty.
Which one?
The blonde one that walked away.
Yeah. Interesting. So
Like
I
she looked
definitely.
at you, she like was checking you out for a second and then walked off.
She gave me them fuck me eyes.
Look at this notice board. Speaking of fantasy games, when you get the new
Passing
computer,
through solitude,
you need to continue.
maybe you're looking to make some
Final Fantasy
easy.
14.
It's easy to find things to sell. Things no. I bet the two of us were very. My
need to
sister
get you caught up
Deja
on.
and I are treasure hunters. We like to. With the war, many more ships come through these.
Oh,
days,
yay.
loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest.
I don't know
in
why,
what
but like,
floats.
I never do this guy's quest.
The Solitude Lighthouse will be.
I
I mean,
always-
you pretty much just kill him at the end of it. That's the whole point. Like, you have an option. I always kill him because it doesn't really matter. You can also complete the quest ahead of time too, just by making him non-essential and killing him.
Yeah, because he
Like,
gets
it's
greedy.
literally possible.
Someone
Yeah.
word to put out the lighthouse fire.
Yeah, but like, when I am inside of Solitude, I always ignore him
Suddenly direct them to that.
by like a lot.
Don't worry about
Just
that.
notice
We'll
jack-o'-lantern.
make sure they
Lantern urns.
Is it
Yeah,
is
it's
it
because
still
it's getting close
Halloween
to
in your
October.
game?
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
it is pretty close to October. So,
I believe you know what needs to be done. Something about putting out fire.
things-
God, look at that smooth frame rate the moment we got in here.
Oh boy. It's not gonna last for long, but
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet steamer when I was a boy.
man
The
makes
end
some
that's
room
darker than
here
a
in his
crypt.
hands. Dun-dun-dun.
Barney's Jr. stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure fault fire. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but there's not any sense. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Cool, take me to my room. I want to sleep.
That's what. He knows not so bad.
This is Halloween. Why not the original version, Kevin? Not Marilyn Manson.
What's interesting to me is after playing this game so much, right? And playing Enderroll, you know, I've come to realize what is used where in Enderroll. So, like, this is used in one of the first major cities in Enderroll for you. This whole inn. And I love it. Like, I love that I can notice that that's a thing.
I mean, it is a very ambitious mod. I'm not surprised if it uses some stuff directly from Skyrim.
Oh, it does, because it's
It does.
based...
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
It's an expansion using Skyrim's assets.
Well, it's not even an expansion, it's its own game.
I mean,
Well,
using
you know what I
it.
mean.
Yeah, I know what you
Some
mean.
using
people
it-
consider it an expansion. Some people consider it its own game. I like to think of it as a very lengthy expansion. In my case,
I think of it as a total conversion. As it's basically a whole new game, just using the same assets and...
well, use the same assets. It does use things like EMBs, but that's needed for the unique look of it.
Oh, it's needed, like 100%.
What I want to do is I'm gonna have to finish up that the Vigilant, that Dark Souls mod for special edition, and then move on to Ruma.
Oh, I have that one. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like the Apocalypse or something like that.
Apotheosis?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a Dark Souls-esque dungeon.
Yeah, it's called
Is-
Vigilant. The name of it's just called Vigilant, and basically there's 4 episodes you go through. Some of them have really good storylines, and some of them are kind of lackluster. But like, each one of them has a different theme. Like the first one is you going around and purifying demons that are like, you know, killing demons first, purifying places. The second episode is you being in a haunted mansion. So that's like, it's a horror-esque feel to it. The third one is more, it was probably the more Dark Souls-esque of it. Because, it's like way more unforgiving and everything. Also has kind of Zelda feeling to it. It's a lot of the traps and puzzles. And then the fourth one's a big finale with like some of the stuff we used. Pretty good. It's very well put together, man. I've
Sounds
been
like
enjoying
it.
so far, but I'm stuck in there, fucking third episode with the like Dark Souls stuff because I can't for the life figure out what to do now. It doesn't really give you direction of where to go, and that's the issue. You're left wandering around most of the time, wondering where you need to be.
This one's a
A little more graphically, it's the same as Skyrim, but it's like, nope, can't play that because fuck you.
I don't have to be honest though. I
Graphically the same as Skyrim though.
yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, they're both pretty dated for when they came out, but but
You have to
Fallout 4
remember that Fallout 4 is on a modified Skyrim engine. Modified. So there's things been changed, included still base engine, like the code's still there.
but it's not the same engine, and that's.
It's not the complete. No, it's not the same engine.
What did you do?
I forged numbers in their books.
Good job.
It could be worse. It was 5 gold, please. It's like, oh, you guys are just... They're just getting pissy for
You bother
nothing.
with Doom 2016? Since that shit graphically is pretty much trying to run Pixar engine into PC. I don't know, the Doom 2016 is pretty well optimized.
Brilliantly so. That's my on my old 760. I was able to run it. I'm pretty much high to very high.
And they're getting that shit to run on the Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
So, if
I've
it can
seen-
run on the Nintendo Switch,
It can run on
maybe-
pretty much. It can
It
run on
can
pretty
run on
much.
pretty much anything.
It can run on a.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, keep going, guys.
Yes.
You'll get there. It'll happen.
Go ahead, man.
It can run on a potato. It can run on a PC powered by a potato battery.
I think
Like
we're
how
going a
you run
little
on
too
my
far
PC.
there.
It's just the reason why I use the Switch, the Doom Switch version as an example now is because people think the Switch is like some kind of powerhouse, which it's not. Not anywhere close to it.
Nope.
It's. Like,
It's basically a somewhat improved Wii U pad, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uses
Isn't
the
it
same
like-
kind of technology and everything. Only difference is that it's the console itself. Like it's not just like part of a console. You know, like the Wii U has this like stupid like thing over
Tablet
on
thing.
here. Yeah, like well, it has the tablet thing, and the tablet usually is mandatory in some games. Sometimes it's not. But like it also is a controller, a horrible one. Yeah, that.
yeah,
But,
like.
on
What were they designing the tablet for? Like aliens or something? I swear that's-
Shit.
Oh.
I didn't want that. No.
Ah!
Ho!
Will it run in your MacBook Pro? Find out next episode.
Dragon Ball penis.
Except there's no penis here.
Giggity.
Return
Oh,
anytime
right.
you need arms or armor.
Oh, right.
My forge never rests.
I wonder what they're gonna do for the Halloween update. Watch.
Oh boy, I'm
Probably.
excited for that. I can
Probably
finally
real-
get the Mercy and Anna skin.
And with like
Great.
the duplicate thing
Arms and armor.
not being as bad now, there's a higher chance of actually getting those skins, which makes me happy.
Looking to protect yourself.
Okay, please tell me you got Quicksilver, buddy.
Damage.
Please have Quicksilver.
Still waiting for your
Nope.
Doomsday Laskowitz for Smash Bros. I wish that would happen.
Safe. And always wear your armor.
Bastard.
Wait. Oh.
He didn't have what I wanted.
No, Dragonborn's more important. Don't you want a Fusro Da? Scream Begone Pot. That's an actual mod, by the way.
Really?
I gotta try that.
Yeah, it
I
literally
want
just
that as
changes
well.
Fusro.
That's in
Changes
my
Fusro Da
Skyrim.
to just literally your character going Begone What?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's really
Yeah.
fucking hilarious, honestly.
I love it. I've made it. I like fucked around with the sound files for the Fat Man and Fallout 4 and made that do the Begone Thought thing as well.
Cool.
So
I
when
need
it fires off the like the Fat Man or the nuke, it goes Begone, and when it explodes, Thought.
It goes thought.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
I want to
Like,
like
make
that's
that a
gonna be
mod.
a
I
thing.
want that.
That's gonna be a thing I'm gonna do in every Bethesda game from now
Say
on.
what? Oh yeah, they're doing D&D. I saw. Good shit.
Gonna have Skyrim on every damn console. I think someone actually made an Atari version of it.
You know what's
Didn't you
funny?
hear? They're making one for alien computers.
Hey
as we
Wyatt,
speak.
welcome back. All right. So I've got the large bandolier already for the shoulder pad.
It's up to you.
So I need
I wish
leather
Bethesda
strips.
would stop beating a dead horse and just let Skyrim go and start making more games instead of making a VR version of it.
No.
Like nice and all, but VR version kind of
Well-
lackluster.
Skyrim in VR, like, no.
I mean, it would be good to immerse you in the world, but like from what
Yeah.
I've seen from it, it's like it's really lackluster. And I guess maybe at some point people would be able to modify it. Like,
I don't
have,
think
like,
it
a
can
run
run mods.
I don't know.
If it can run mods, come in surprised.
I'm pretty sure it runs on the same engine, so it can be modified. It's just I wonder what it probably only goes so far. But
I'd imagine that maybe Bethesda would like try to restrict it because for reasons.
So
you know what they need to stop doing? Fucking charging $60 for a game that's been re-released over and over and over since 2011.
should I
What,
have?
like the-
Here's a question: should I
Next one?
use this novice restoration tome back left for 10% stronger restoration spells, or more storage? 50 more carrying capacity.
I'd lean more towards the tome. Because you currently have 500 in. Like,
No, I have
500
500 when I use the weight. If I don't use the tome, I have 500. If I use the tome, if I don't use the tome, I have 500. If I use the tome, I have under 500.
I would almost say to hold on to both. You know, to use the restoration tome when you're like, use the restoration tome, and then when you get to a point in which you're overweight, switch over to the other one and use that.
What's with people and adding the Master Sword into games that doesn't belong in?
Hello.
Because it's the Master Sword, man.
I've
Why
got
not?
just
There's
what
a
you
Master
need.
Sword in fucking Fallout 4.
Exactly.
Take a
What the
look.
fuck, man? Why would
Why
they
not,
do
man?
I
that?
mean, at this point, is there a game that doesn't have the
Why
Master
wouldn't
Sword?
they do?
I just don't see any reason, especially since you're not going to be using melee weapons all that often. Like, once you get a firearm and a bunch of them, that's pretty much what you use.
I'm talking
Or-
about Fallout 4. Is
or you're
that
in a
part
jail-
still in the game where you use the, I think it was Yagwai roasted or like ribs, and you literally like one hit everyone.
There's a Deathclaw gauntlet you can get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty 10 out of 10 weapon, but
I know this is. I don't know if it still works, but I think those was Yagwai ribs. But you just eat them. You equip a sledgehammer, and you literally attack someone and deal like 2,000 damage.
That sounds pretty broken to me.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking, like, if it still exists. I would go and try out right now, but I don't feel like it.
I
But I
would.
remember, like, you can literally just use that and take care of Swan in one hit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I pretty much have everything modified in Fallout 4, so none of the
Yeah.
base stuff is probably gonna work. The way it
And-
is set up.
And I got
actually
Fallout 4 on
Excellent.
PS4, which I haven't touched in ages. So
Hey Shin, thanks for that host.
Yeah, because it's fucking, its frame rate is horrid on console.
tell me about it. Why do you think? Why do you think the PS4 only exists to gather dust?
Let's see.
Kudos to anybody that can play the console version of that game because like absolutely bad.
Oh, I can think of a few people.
Makes me wonder. They're releasing
I
Skyrim.
can actually
Does
think
that
of
mean
two
Fallout's
off the
gonna
top of my head.
make their way on there too? I would
Knowing Bethesda, yep.
Regarding the whole Fallout thing, I'm gonna go test it out right now. I should be able to.
Do I want to increase my smithing now?
Are you actually smithing anything?
Yeah, quite a bit. I have 2 perk points, so
put some of that shit in there.
Cretans are chosen type Elven or Chitin, Dwarven autocannon, I don't really see. Advanced workshop. You can choose to upgrade 1 grindstone or workbench to an advanced version for 2,500 gold. It improves items 1 tier higher. Items can be improved beyond legendary. Can be disassembled by sneaking you, allowing you to upgrade another of the same type. Or I can just do smithing mastery.
What does smithing mastery? Nah, what does the second point?
Create
Smithing
novice steel and bone mold items at a forge or anvil and improve them twice as much.
Then all items can be improved 10% more. What's the second point in that though? I don't
That
see
is the second one. That is the second. It says next rank right there. That's the next rank.
Yeah, I see.
And then I can get Merrick smithing if I get 2 points in there. Expert smithing, you know. Or
I
I
would
could
say
start.
to go merit.
Yeah.
That's eh.
Or no, actually, I'm gonna do heavy armor because I think I need to start leveling that up too. Like I could do destruction dual casting since I'm gonna be able to use that for free. You know what I mean? I could do
Even
that,
though
but
I mean, you can do that, but I sort of want to go for this because construction, because novice dual cast destruction spells.
while
Yeah.
they're free.
Yeah, I will admit, I'm mostly basing it off my experiences off of when you have to actually pay for it.
Yeah, keep in mind that's not how we're doing this here.
Yeah, you get the. I think the bigger problem will be the DPS. I mean, it's novice playing. It's only dealing with like 8 per.
I can get a banana knife. Oh boy.
Destruction dual cast. Keep in mind, I also have souls to perk points.
So you can get a lot more than you're supposed to.
Yep.
Be careful, if you die, you drop your souls. Oh wait, wrong game.
Very wrong game. Bastard.
I mean, the way you have this game set up, I would say it's the same.
At this point, yeah, probably.
Except more interaction and you're not alone.
Fair.
And you're not in a cycle of hell either.
So I'm gonna be using Candlelight more, so I'm gonna get rid of the Travel Lantern.
Rip Travelanner.
For now, at least. Do I need
Yes,
the
sir.
Wheel of Pain amulets, or can I sell these?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't know what they're for, so it's like I don't want to get rid of them if they're for something, you know?
I don't recognize them, so they're probably some mod item.
I'd like to think if they allow you to sell them,
They probably don't have
they
anything.
probably don't have any importance anywhere.
Yeah.
There's usually items that you can't sell because they have like something essential to them. If you can sell them, then I would just get rid of them.
But yeah, about that Creation Club, apparently it's paid mods? Yeah.
Oh, it's paid
Paid.
mods. They're pretty shitty ones to begin with, but
Yeah. that
Yeah.
But
It's,
like, here's the thing: it's original content, or content from their own games and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. So somebody can't take like somebody's mod from the Nexus, for example, throw it up there and be like, pay me. Like,
yeah,
and
that was
also it has to be, like I said, it has to be original. So like, you can't use things from other games unless if it's like a Bethesda game.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, you can, if you want to make your own original gun in, like, Fallout 4, go ahead. You can sell that to them, and you get the money from it. My issue is with this, though, like, because, and they fixed it. The whole, like, having things download onto your computer even if you don't own it. They fixed
Yeah.
that, they got rid of that, which I'm happy they at least listened to that. But, every time they update the game, at the moment, it breaks the script extender, which saddens me.
Yeah, it's a little depressing.
but that's something that's always happened pretty much. I mean,
Well, that makes me afraid for Skyrim Special Edition, because they're currently working on making that
on
work.
it and having those
And-
constant updates.
Special Edition's going to be getting Creation Club in the future,
Which is definitely
So-
a concern.
which is a concern, because if that starts breaking the script extender for Special Edition, it's going to make it an absolute living hell to play the game.
And don't forget, now that SKSE 64 is still in development, having to both
It's
Now,
still in
having to-
development, but it is usable right now, if like people wanted to use
Yeah.
it.
having to both finish development on SKSE 64 and also work around the constant updates. No, I don't think that's really manageable. It's not without the current team.
My second concern with this Creation Club thing, I was under the impression that if somebody put their mod on there, they would be getting a percentage of whatever their mod makes in.
Yeah.
They do not. It is one-time sales, so somebody sells their mod, and once they sell it, it's not theirs anymore.
Sweet. That's just ass.
If I remember correctly, the way in which it's done is that they are paid for working to work on the mod, and they're not paid for the mod revenue.
Basically, the way it works is that it's one time. So, like, for an example, you think your mod's worth $100, they fork that up right there, and that's good, and then that's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, unless you're like working on like some really big DLC size expansion, I don't really think any mod is worth $500. That's just insane.
It depends how much work you put into it. Some people do some really amazing shit. None of anything on there right now is worth 500, but I'm saying in the future, when more of that stuff does get added, I do think there's potential of seeing
What
something.
the fuck is this song that is playing right now?
Let me see.
Soul, what is this fucking song?
Bad and Bougie.
Why would you do this? So, if it makes you feel better, Azmo, Persona's next step in it. Those fucking hearts.
Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice.
No.
Oh. But, yeah, like, the Creation Club has the potential to probably have some really good armors, but right now they're not showing off anything really good. Like, for an example, they could have done better at that Doom armor.
Like black power armor.
Yeah,
What?
they're doing
Why don't
power
you-
armor
That's
color
really-
radiant, which I think is not worth it. It really isn't. You can very easily get reskins on the Nexus, and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Now, this is good for people on console? Yeah, sure, because, like, It allows for custom content to be put into the game, and they don't have to worry about like modding it or anything, because it's technically official. It's like official DLC. But
Yeah.
for people on PC, this is absolutely pointless.
Like,
Absolutely.
how much effort do you think it is to grayscale and then really turn on darkness on a power armor, on the power
Oh,
armor?
no effort at all. Anybody can recolor. I bet my fucking my 5-year-old nephew could probably do that. That's how easy it is.
Yeah.
That's what
I
disappoints
don't
me.
doubt
Like
it.
they have some like power armor that from like older Fallout games, which is like neat and everything, but like there's better looking versions on the Nexus.
There are more functional versions on the Nexus.
Yeah.
Like that Chinese stealth armor. Holy crap.
Yeah, the
That's-
difference between that and its Creation Club versions it's
It's
astounding.
like,
Yeah.
but isn't it like $5 for the version on the Creation Club? And the one on the Nexus has like all these different little settings and abilities you could put onto it, but the Creation Club version is just like crouch to turn invisible.
You can do it, you have in New Vegas, but still it's really easy, and I wish we got another New Vegas game.
That would be fucking amazing.
And
Definitely.
Like, I really
I want it. I want
Yeah,
it so bad.
I really want like Bethesda to bring Obsidian back on board again. They're really good at making games.
Oh yeah, everyone knows it. Even the people at Bethesda know it. Trust me when I say that too.
Apparently, they're afraid. The reason why is that they're afraid to trust it with them because of all of the recent changes. But it's like it's Obsidian adapts. That's the beauty about them.
and
They don't stick to one thing. Like, how do you think they've done their games?
compare Fallout 3 to Fallout New Vegas. Obviously, Fallout New Vegas is better. Are they like worried that Obsidian will continue one-upping?
They just don't want to get.
Their
They've been.
offers?
The thing is, Bethesda's been kind of fucked over by a bunch of devs. Like anyone who looks into it can notice that they've been fucked over by people, and they're kind of pulling back on that. You know what I mean? They're pulling back on letting people use their shit because it gets annoying when your
They
shit
don't want to get
gets.
fucked over again.
Yeah.
Want me to be
Oh
honest?
yeah.
Pete Hines is a cunt. I mean, what? I
I'm-
don't know. He's pretty bad at his job.
No, I really didn't enjoy that song. I'm sorry, but that is just. I really did not
what
like
song?
that.
I didn't even listen to it. But you get it for being
Well,
inside.
I mean, look, you have Persona
turn
now.
audio off.
Now go kill things in that dungeon to the Persona song. Go, my child.
Apparently, things are already fucking dead.
Oh, rip. That's how powerful this song is.
Alright, see ya, Soul.
Alright.
See ya, soul.
Bye. Yeah, I'm still here.
Behind the like
Just a little bit
bothers-
of blood.
What bothers me
You could-
more about him is that he's a little bit more unprofessional.
A tiny amount.
Unprofessional about what he does, and also the fact that he had said something about like, oh hey, so we're working on a game, but I'm not ready to announce it or anything like that. It's like, don't say anything about it. Wait until they're ready to announce it. I'm surprised he hasn't been fired yet. I really am.
I can say nothing right now.
I mean, I'm gonna rip into the dude because he's really bad at his job compared to anybody else there. Like everybody else, I think does their job perfectly well. Pete Hines, on the other hand, does not.
Again, I can't say anything.
Eh.
I'm not able to say anything. For a bunch of reasons. And as Bloody, you know.
Yeah,
Sell out.
No.
it's just what bothers me. Don't like tease at it. Wait until Bethesda's ready to announce it. Instead of just saying, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna tell you about the game or anything. I'm just gonna say, yeah, we're working on it. It's like, wait until Bethesda's ready. don't go ahead and like spoil. Oh yeah, they're working on a game. Like we all know inevitably they're gonna work on a game, but like Bethesda probably hasn't said anything about it
because they don't really have anything to show.
They don't have anything to show. But now that he said that, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you didn't expect Bethesda to show things." And the thing is, I'm pretty sure Bethesda was supposed to show a lot more during E3, weren't they?
I can't speak on anything.
I really hope that they did.
I just remember their E3 being
that would have at least explained why it was so shit this year.
I just remember their E3 being a lot more lackluster this year because all they really showed off was like Dishonored. Like Dishonored looked kind of cool for Dishonored 2.
So how about those video games?
Video games. I mean, we're talking about video games.
Yeah, we are.
Ludi, you know why I'm trying to change the subject here.
Okay.
I don't want I would rather not. Not yet. I got time before that even is something I can do. Things aren't set in stone 100% yet, Ludi. So, let's not risk them being fucked.
I mean, I wasn't being fucked.
I know.
It's just us
I was
talking.
just mentioning things. I'm pretty sure, like.
Just remember where I'm trying to work.
Yeah, I know. Am I trying to say anything? Not.
No,
I'm
it's...
speaking my own mind. Not anything, you know.
Yeah.
Not anything
Oh,
up-
Jesus.
Holy shit, Jesus Christ, that fucking scared me.
The
There's construction work going on outside of my house, and they have like workers going around on the side of my house, like on the wall. And someone just went past my giant window, and I almost shit myself.
nice.
Indeed.
About that Devolver Digital fucking
Oh.
conference though.
Oh yes.
That Devolver
That was-
Digital conference was actually amazing.
Yeah.
It was like easily the best conference.
It wasn't.
this
It was
year.
nothing. It was literally just them harping on the entirety of every conference, basically.
Yeah, which is
It was the-
amazing.
It was the best because it subverted so much.
And like
and
it
it-
was pretty well timed too because E3 this year was kind of shitty.
Really, in my opinion, the only decent conference was Sony's. Even then, there was no like.
I
good-
wouldn't even say Sony's is very decent. Decent. Sony's was very lackluster to me.
It just felt this year as a whole.
This year as a whole, there wasn't really much.
I mean, for a Sony conference, it is. For a Sony conference, it's pretty bad, but
But you know what? I
it's
can't
a Sony
blame
conference.
because 2016 was a good year for games.
And come on, in 2016, they brought a symphony to E3. How are you supposed to compete against that?
Hey,
Oh my
they should
god, are you
follow.
serious? It still works!
But like,
Sorry to interrupt you, but on the topic of Fallout 4, I just tried it out. The Yagwai roast still works. It says in the item description plus 10 melee damage. It actually raises your damage to like godly levels.
Well,
but yeah, like I can't blame this year for being a bit shitty with some of the game releases because, like I said, we came off of a year of like really good shit. So you know that good luck streak doesn't last for long. So for next year, yeah, we
yeah.
it's like a vicious Dark Souls cycle.
What is the
like 1 year. 1 year we get bad games, but then the year after that we get good games, and it just constantly goes on over and over and over.
A vicious Dark Souls cycle. Yeah, I can get behind that.
You know, 1 year you get fucked, the other year you get pampered.
1 year you get fuck and pampered.
Ooh, me likey.
Buy them a drink first.
No, so you don't buy them the drink, you just bend them over and watch it happen.
Oh.
Hey!
Hey!
Take that. I just miss being able to push, like, set certain buttons to certain keys. Like, that's what I miss. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all that. Like, so certain items and stuff can be just hotkeyed that way for me.
Okay, when is Sea of Thieves coming out?
Sea of Thieves? Hold on, let me pull that up.
It's coming out next year. That's all I know. Supposedly it's going to be very...
Let's see. Sometime 2018. Nothing solid.
Supposedly that's supposed to be very optimized.
Yeah, it looks kind of gimmicky to me. I'm not sold on it entirely yet.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
It's gimmicky, but it's still something good coming out of Rare, at least. Rare has made some pretty shit games since Microsoft acquired. So...
You know what I've heard, what I haven't heard anything of lately?
What?
Fucking Crytek. What have they
Yeah,
been
they
doing?
got. I think they got bought out or shut down.
I mean, they've had, if I remember correctly, they've been having some really bad money issues for the past couple of years.
It's okay.
So probably they're not making much because they can't afford to make anything.
They
What
got
was the last-
screwed, basically.
What was the last thing that they made?
Rise.
Well, Rise, but they actually Crisis 3 has to have a word with me. But their engine was used for Warface, and they also have a lot to do with Warface's development, which is like
Oh
a
yeah,
free-to-play
Warface.
thing. Warface is not bad as long as you don't play on the PvP.
Do people like play
As
that?
long as you as long as you don't play in
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
like-
As long as you don't play the game, it's not bad.
Warface is actually a pretty solid game. For
Well, I
free-to-play
heard
game.
that it's like co-op mode is good, but everything
Well,
else
the mode is
isn't.
good, the PvP is bad. Is basically the way it works. Which,
That's what I heard.
you know, I can deal with that trade-off. I wouldn't touch the PvP anyway. Multiplayer reminds me of just like Call of Duty games, more or less, but like co-op.
What the fuck is this bloodbug hatchling? I fed this fucker like 10 times and it's not dying.
Buzz.
So, you know what I realized though?
What?
While novice spells no longer cost me anything, they prevent mana regen.
Yeah, that's something
Winning
that no
use.
cost does.
There
It's a
has to
minor
be a-
trade-off, though.
I was gonna say there has to be a trade-off, otherwise that would be way too powerful. I mean, novice spells are weak, but like, if you don't have the like, you know, a cost to them, they can be abused.
I mean, if you reduce the cost of any spell to 0, you could abuse it beyond belief. And abusing it beyond belief is pretty much the only way that pure mage can survive in the late game. Because your spells just do so little damage compared to any other option.
fuck you, man! Fucking rushing up in here like that.
So, just put this in there. Always have to have at least running in the 90s by at least starting the stream once. Every stream.
It's like a requirement.
Yes. Yeah, I'll even put more of initial D in there. I can find the other one.
Deja vu.
You know what's nice though? Is with illusion. There it is. Is it? No, it's alteration for that. Hold on. No, it's illusion. Oh, where is it under? Conjuration?
What are you trying to find?
A spell. There it is. Lesser ward. I can use it now for free.
The drugger was searching for love. Love denied.
Yeah, Drugger just wanted love. Drugger got murdered.
That's what you get when you search for love in a crypt.
That's what you get when you try and rush up and blow your cold, stinky breath on me.
Or is brain power showing up in my recommended? You fuck right off. Not interested. Get out of here.
I'm looking for my queue for the last, like yesterday. There's been a lot of like really shit games.
Really shit
Like-
game.
Yeah, with ratings from mixed to overwhelmingly negative. That was really hard for me to say.
It's okay, friend.
It's okay. I'm German.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I stopped using the Yaguai roast. You instantly die if you accidentally hit a car.
How dare you soil this?
They just spilled their drink.
I remember this one like time in which I was going I didn't auto save in a while, because I'm careful fuck when it comes to auto saving. Walk on top of one of those cars which has physics enabled to it. Car glitches the fuck out. Kills me.
God.
My body is sent catapulting all the way this way. And and I reset back like 25 half an
Oh,
hour.
hey! Thanks,
Yeah,
for
like-
thanks for that.
Well, that happened.
One of those puzzles.
Crow. Whale. Snick.
See the reason why I don't like this puzzle though? I just feel they're overused. Like you see them in quite a few of these dungeons.
What
these-
is? Oh, those
These-
puzzles.
Yeah, these puzzles. The ones that you're currently doing.
Those things are solved by like
They're just overused, in my opinion.
and they can be solved by like a 4-year-old, I swear.
Hey, did I do that wrong?
And
Apparently Azmo's not a 4-year-old.
Oh, snake. Okay, I'm an idiot.
even though I believe there's an in-law explanation as to why the puzzles are are absolutely brain dead to solve. And that is like to keep the Draugr in or something. Like, but then why do you have Draugr on the other side of the puzzle?
You're asking too many questions.
That's the three questions I wrote down.
I do that a lot.
The pistol with the silencer. You going down, boy?
See, now this game has become a little more enjoyable when I'm not fucking getting one shot as easily.
Yep.
Just having an enemy fart on me. Oh, you're dead. Fuck you. Like, okay. I mean, I would have appreciated. Oh god. See, I still fucking died. Doesn't matter.
Well, see, here's the thing. You jinxed yourself.
Yeah, no, I
You
did.
said,
Pretty much.
I got points in too, so you know.
Hold on, I think I'm gonna clip that. Alright. Flipping, let's see how well it turned out.
Fuck you, spider! Suck my dick! There's like, don't even ask, just play the game. Exactly.
Look, there's ramen. They're dead.
Ramen!
You like ramen noodle?
I hate you for that.
Coming out of university from a few years back, that stuff is easily affordable.
Oh god, yeah, when I was in uni, that was like... That was a currency, almost.
Yeah.
I will trade you 5 ramen noodles.
I'll trade you,
Like-
trade you a pack of ramen for a pack of instant mac and cheese.
For a pack of cigarettes.
Oh no, see, we... I
So
don't,
you don't
I don't,
need those,
I don't
though.
need those, because, like, I don't like cancer.
Yeah, but you can do it the other
why
way
we don't like
around.
JoJo
You
here.
happen to have
What's up, how you
a pack
doing?
of cigarettes, you can trade it in for like, I don't know,
Season 2,
10 packs of ramen.
Uh-huh.
Most of the crew is the same, except, you know, just 2 minor parts. The director and the animation studio. Theirs changing. Yeah, nothing too important.
No. Yeah, the people that made the whole thing good? Yeah, no, we don't need those.
Why? First season was so good. Why would it change 2 major components?
What?
Not that they needed to, it's just stupid.
It actually, it's literally changing the animation studio. Like, that is a huge change.
What?
And directors.
For what?
Season 2 of One Punch Man, they're changing the director and the animation studio.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah,
that's
man,
just fun
that's
fucking
really
great.
big change.
Those 2 parts change.
Yeah.
Like, can you? At that point, can you even call it the same show?
You can never understand the big ups. I mean, they probably were... You could be like, well, maybe they were demanding more money because they made it such a success.
Fine, they have more money than you probably put in. You made way more money back than you put into that.
Yeah.
We all know you did.
Yeah, so it's like, there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to use it.
Like, it'd be one thing instead of doing Madhouse like they did for season 1, they went to Studio Bones, because Studio Bones knows how to adapt one's work. Because they are the ones who did the adaptation for Mob Psycho, which is one of the best adaptations I've ever seen. They did not manage to take one terrible drawing and made it the
Didn't
same.
Studio Bones also do Full Metal Alchemist?
Studio Bones did Full Metal Alchemist as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Bones did a lot of stuff.
Bones does a lot of good shit. There's just a random steel greatsword here? Okay.
Works on My Hero Academia. Studio Bones did a lot of fantastic. That's why I was like, I wouldn't mind if they went to Madhouse for Bones. I mean, Madhouse is a great company, but Bones is like, that's probably also good, but it's like, I'm like, oh, look at this.
What I need to do is find out what this puzzle is. No.
There's 3 holes. And you need 3 people. 3 guys specifically.
You guys are not helpful in any form, shape, or way.
I mean, I'm not trying to be.
I know how to solve it. I'm just not telling you because I want to see how long it takes for you to figure it out.
And that's just cruel.
See, there's a noose right there. You can go use that. Alright,
So,
there it
what,
is.
what do you have in a problem here, Azmo? What do you have in a problem?
I'm trying to find the hint.
The hint? Okay, so...
What do you gotta do
Here, hold on.
anyway?
There's something, I think it has claws on it.
Yeah, I have the dragon claw already.
Yeah, I'm... Maybe if you were to look on the dragon claw, you might be able to find something.
Is it coral? No. It's
Well,
not
that's
coral.
usually how the things work in
Yeah,
that
very
game.
There
Oh.
might be a clue on
I
the
forgot that was even a thing. Yeah, there it is, right there. There's that one too.
Yeah, it's always like right.
You're my hero.
Falcon, dragon.
There you go.
Dragon.
I saved you time because you probably would have been there for fucking forever.
There's a hint.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. A little bit too late.
It's more of a riot risk, so he doesn't. His head wink.
Dargan, Dargan, Dargan.
Moon.
Dargan. Hey. All that Dargan.
There you go. The big mean puzzle can't do bad things to you anymore.
At least someone was willing to help.
Love you too, Azmo.
Oh, Murray. I know.
You know, if I had something that I love.
Yeah, I'll murder it. You're gonna finally
Destroy
find like your
Murder something
soulmate.
that doesn't exist.
You're gonna find your soulmate. Next thing you know, it's just they just drop dead. You just see me in the
No, they just
background.
like poof into a pile of bones.
He's just gonna see me in the background and be like, and you just be like, why? And I'm just like, you know why? You know exactly what you
You know
did.
why? You know what you've done.
You know exactly what you did.
You must pay.
I regret nothing.
Good.
No, playing Fallout 4, there's different ways to
We're talking about Skyrim!
area. I don't fucking care. I'm essentially talking about Skyrim as well.
Well, guess what? I want you to know that I care. Because that shit, it gets annoying very
I've been
fast.
I've been
I
trying
accept
to
that.
stick near Skyrim or like Skyrim.
So you can
like,
go there. Oh no, you can go there.
Right?
I want to make this very clear. I've been quiet for the last almost half hour on the stream. And while I appreciate definitely talking with you guys, please try and stay on topic.
I try to.
I know.
Yeah.
Half of the time I like try to bring it back to Skyrim or like at least something that's related to Skyrim.
Right. Well, it's easy to get sidelined and go on a tangent.
It's actually becoming a rule, like, in here. If you're here, talk about the stream. What's going on the stream. Things like that. If I have to kick you, I will. Because I'm not going to talk over people. I refuse to do so. And I refuse to be basically shut down on my own stream. Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit.
This is gonna hurt.
You can do it, Azmo, please.
Oh, it's this, like, ooh,
Wait, did you die?
good luck.
Almost. How am I alive? I have HP check. What's my HP? Doesn't want to tell me. Okay.
That guy attacked you with no animation. What the fuck? He just like looked at you and you got hurt.
Basically.
How did you survive there? Seriously, like, you were at, like,
That's a really good question.
They don't have animations. It's great.
oh, and you have a death orb dead breathing on your back. That's always nice.
Yeah, that guy has no anime. Like he just walked up that stair with no animation. What the fuck?
They're all dead.
I will kill you with the power of budget anime.
Hey, thanks for that follow. Perfectly timed follow. That actually was a very perfectly timed follow.
Yeah. That was
Galder.
actually perfect.
Black Blade. I mean, it's a free absorb health enchant. That's good, I guess. Never really used it.
Well, considering, you know, again, you're basing this off of a bunch of different experiences, and I do. I will use that. But I also am someone who is using conjuration weapons primarily, so
it's
I don't
most
think I've
likely
ever
gonna be
seen
pointless.
you legitimately use any other weapon besides the conjure. Sorry.
At this point, no, that's all I've been using.
Right now, the weapon
Not
that
that
you're
that's a bad
using
thing.
is like summoned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bound sword.
The bound sword with the look of the I would say it's almost as good as a danger sword. Only
Well,
thing
keep
is,
in
it's
mind,
like-
I also have a skill that boosts that up.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
higher.
Yep. The
You,
trade-off
like,
is
have
that
an
you
actual
can't have
weapon.
this forever. Like
Hmm?
it's a timed
Yeah.
weapon.
It has good stats.
And we got it and like
It has good
re-summon
stats,
it
though.
afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Why am I suddenly carrying too much?
Like once you have the bound sword spell, you pretty much are set.
Yeah, you have a permanent weapon.
Yeah. You don't need to like go out of your way to get danger stuff anymore because you pretty much have a danger weapon.
Yep.
Is there a spell that like, you know, like enchants your weapon in your right hand?
There's a shout that does it pretty much.
There are spells that I get that do that. They're called Witch Hunter spells. It's part of a mod.
Oh.
It enhances
the
the
base
weapon
game-
itself.
Yeah, but in the base game, there's not.
Yeah.
There's like the elemental fury shout that increases your weapon speed provided your weapon is not enchanted. But otherwise, at least nothing in the base game.
My favorite's still the slow time shout.
I didn't
Slow
use that
time
too much.
shot.
I'm about to try it out.
What's the slow time?
Yeah.
Slow
it's
time's
really
OP.
used for dealing with people with bows. Because it slows down the trajectory of the arrow, so you can just kind of go
Dodge.
around it. Yeah.
It allows you to be like all Neo, and it's warping in and out of arrows.
Yeah? In and
You
out,
know,
huh?
I will admit, if you're paying attention to an archer, you can dodge the arrows pretty consistently already. That just makes it so much easier.
Makes you allows you to go in and out pretty easily, huh?
Stop.
You know, there's a song in Final Fantasy XIV that has lyrics of forward and back, over and over. I'm
Excuse-
actually not kidding. You might run into that at some point, Azmo.
About to run the fuck out of here after looking at that fucking texture.
That's a texture.
Someone just fucking took a JPEG and was like, "Oh hey, we can put this here, right?"
Do I
Zero-
look like I
0
know
out
what
of
a
10.
JPEG is?
Worst game ever?
Best game ever.
Triggered.
I don't know. After seeing that, I think it's the worst game ever.
That's not saying a lot.
You're not saying a lot either. You bitch.
You skank! How dare you?
Tallywag. You smackledork.
What?
Smackledork.
You.
I need to know if there's a definition of that, and I need to know what that definition is.
Oh, that's Meckledorf?
There has to be.
Let's see.
But yeah, I get I have an ability that as long as I have a sword in one hand and a spell in the other, I gain a boost.
Schmeckledorf. To be fooled or taken advantage of.
Ludi, do you have
Is
something
that
you'd like to
real?
talk to us about? Have you been fooled or taken advantage of?
What?
I was gonna say, have you been fooled or taken advantage of, Ludi? Do you want to talk?
I mean, I'm using it as an insult, which means that I'm saying you're being fooled and being taken advantage of.
That was. Can someone just. Look what just happened! I'm sorry, what?
Just accept your
You
fate.
got fucked. That's that good chest RNG.
I've just been schmeckledorked.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, at least it's not a master lock chest.
That would have been a big
Potato.
fuck you, alright? Like... Like, if that had happened, I would have been like, I'm done. That's it.
2 out of 10.
Real question: How many of you guys, or how many times have you guys ever had the master lock chest? And when you open it, it's like stuff like 2 gold and a potato, or something similar.
Oh, I've had that.
I've had it like a couple times.
Look at these books.
Look at all these books I don't even bother reading.
No, I've read them
No
all.
pictures in these books.
I've read all those books already. Find the stolen books. Find the copy of that thing. Find the Gulder's amulet fragment in Garment's Hall. Okay.
That's all the way down by like Iverstead. Whatever. It's the one that it's the one that's right at the point at the base of the throat.
I'm just gonna. Let's leave Solitude. I'm hoping that there's a carriage here, because I want to take a carriage to Helgen. Or Whiterun, or something. You know? Because I didn't add a mod that doesn't spawn carriages. You know, there should be carriages out here.
Yeah, there is a carriage outside of Solitude. So by
Yeah.
the horse stables.
Because there wasn't one outside of the last 3 places I've been to. So. Huh?
Let's see.
Yeah, one. That'd be perfect. Yeah. What's nice though, if anything, if you have to do Denver, I get off work so early I can drive.
Well, yeah, that's fine because it's like really confusing. Whatever you get through with the lead
Yeah. Yeah. So all I'll say is, if you need to, like if you need a ride, I'm always willing. You know that.
Yeah.
You just let me know. As long as if it's a day at work, as long as
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
after
it's like, it could be because it's like Monday. Because like I said, I'll be coming back on a Monday. So that's a day off.
Yeah.
So that's fine. It's just,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's just leaving.
That's fine.
Like after I get off of work.
Hold on, let me do this, guys. I'm gonna put you. We're gonna go AFK for a moment. I'll be back.
I'm gonna be going. So I'll see you guys around.
Yeah, I think I might go because I'm starting to get quite tired.